Okay, well, why don't you just put it on because it's absolutely pouring down. Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. We are just dashing out the door to head to gymnastics camp. It is absolutely pouring down today, and we just heard thunder, didn't we? Thunder. Thunder. Who's watched the Dallas Cowboys? So good. Right. Your other raincoat is in the car. If you want to just put that one over your head, you can get the other one when you get into the car.
And then never wearing this one again.
That's fine. Just to stop you getting drenched. And you also are going to have to hold these flares up because they're so baggy. Do you want your iPad from the car? Do you want me to carry it? Okay, let's go. Why are we taking dollies to camp? I am tired today. I feel like I've hit a bit of a wall. I ended up having quite a late night last night because I just couldn't get to sleep, and then Florence had a bad dream. She came through at about 4-ish, went back to sleep. But I just, excuse me, feel a little bit tired. That is gymnastics camp done. It was on 10 till 12 and I was going to come home, but it's like 20 minutes to get to the camp. Obviously 20 minutes to get home, then I'd be 20 minutes to pick them up, 20 minutes to drive home. So me and a couple of the other mums just decided to go for a coffee for 2 hours whilst we were there waiting for them, which was nice. I could have been productive and I could have walked the dog, but I decided to do neither and just have a catch up with some pals. We're now home. Poppy and Florence are downstairs playing really nicely together. I've just blown up the air track for them and moved all the furniture out the way in the blue room, so they've got their American Girl dolls, the air track pumped up, and they're having like a gymnastics class. And I thought I would take it upon myself to do my bedroom. This is going to be the room that I am doing today, so stay tuned if you want to see me transform this space. Okay, first of all, this is my dressing table. As you can see, it is an absolute shambles, so I'm going to start off here and get this area done. Once I've like tidied it, I'm then going to go through each of my drawers and then declutter. Do we think that's a good idea, or do we think I should just tidy the whole room? No, scrap that. I'm going to just tidy the whole room and then see how I feel about decluttering. Honestly, I know I've said this before, but it is so hard to keep my dressing table tidy because it is not just me using it. And yes, a lot of the stuff on there is mine, but it is also being used by my 3 daughters. I'm just going to use this ASOS bag as a bin bag. Side note, I missed bin day. It was absolutely traumatizing. You will hear all about it later on in this vlog. And then I had to go to the tip and carry bin bags in the back of my car that had maggots on them. Oh my god, I've never experienced anything so gross in my life. But yeah, with 4 of us using this dressing table, it does get fairly messy fairly quickly. I also, once I get to the point where I'm not just tidying up and I'm able to declutter, I'm going to go through my drawers and get everything out, and I will definitely show you this, but I think at the moment, with it being the summer holidays, I'm just going to try and get on top of the house and like the tidiness of it rather than starting the decluttering, because I don't want to take off more than I can chew. Once you get going, it doesn't actually take that long, does it, to sort things out and have things looking nice and tidy, but it's just actually getting around to it. And I can often look at a space and feel like a bit overwhelmed, like, oh my god, my whole bedroom is a tip, where do I start? But once I actually start, then it's totally fine. No, I don't even know why the girls use my dressing table, because they all have desks or dressing tables of their own in their own bedrooms. This little area down here has turned into an absolute dumping ground. It's stuff that I use infrequently, hence why it's down on the floor, but I do still use it. Like, these are things that I use like once a week. Don't even know how that cup has ended up in there, but it's like curly girl, like mousse for when I'm doing that in Florence's hair. It's pre-wash treatments for my hair, and then it's just other random bits and bobs. That's period patches, that is like a blow dry spray, rollers that are too small that I've never used, they're going in the bin pile. That's an empty pre-wash bottle, that's going in the bin pile. A dry pack of wipes, an old purse, just so much stuff. Also, isn't it so weird looking out of my window and seeing a house? It blows my mind that like 3 years ago we were surrounded by woodlands and fields, and now we have 95 houses near us. I actually don't mind the houses. The building stage was traumatic to live through. It was so noisy. It is unreal. But actually, there's something quite comforting about looking out of the window and knowing that if I needed to scream for help, someone would probably hear me, where I never had that before. I'm obviously watching too many like documentaries, unsolved mysteries, crime, dramas, that sort of thing. I've actually just started watching Love is Blind, the new one that's on Netflix. Why are they only releasing 4 episodes at a time? I am so not here for that life. I like to be able to binge everything, like as and when I want to watch it, but you have to wait for the next lot, and then there's another break in between the next lot. So because I've finished Love is Blind, the next thing it recommended to me on Netflix was The Ultimatum. I have never watched The Ultimatum before. It is bizarre. Basically, they go in, it's called like The Ultimatum, Marry or Move On, and they go into this game show with their partner, and either the man or the woman has given their partner the ultimatum of either they get engaged or they break up, and they like date other people on the show, like in front of each other. I don't know why anyone would sign up to do that kind of dating show, but there you go. I'm not really sure why I'm so comfortable in sharing my very messy bedroom with you all. You're probably all watching this thinking, oh my God, lazy girl, lazy girl, look at the state of your bedroom. But this is just my reality. I have been like vowing that I'm going to live a more tidy life, but it just does not come easily to me. Lee, on the other hand, is Mr. Tidy. He is such a clean, neat, tidy freak. His like polo shirts are all colour coordinated and everything is pristine. He even Marie Kondos his clothes, and they're all like folded on the end, so when he opens his drawer he can see everything that he owns. We're like chalk and cheese in that sense.
Goodness me, so I didn't get the rest of my bedroom done yesterday, and I'm so frustrated at myself. The girls are at gymnastics camp, and when I came down the drive this morning I realised that I had missed the bin men. They come super early, and I was just obviously not at the front of my house where I would have seen them, at the back getting organised to get the girls to gymnastics camp, and just totally forgot it was bin day with like being in the summer holidays. So now I'm on the way to the tip whilst the girls are at camp with the contents, well, like a quarter of the contents of my like non-recyclable waste bin, and I just opened it and there's maggots in the bin. Obviously I have a dog, and pick up poo and put it in a poo bag and put it in the bin, and it's got maggots in it, and I just feel like I could actually be sick over the thought of it. So I am on the way to the tip, and then I'm just gonna have to take every bin bag like each day to the tip and dump them there, because I've now missed bin day and they are so few and far between. I don't even know what is it, every 3rd week they pick up the black bin, which is just ridiculous as it is, never mind missing one. So it'll be 6 weeks until the next bin, and then that happened, and I was like, really, you know when you're like frustrated at yourself for missing something, because I'm normally like pretty on that kind of stuff, and then I was like feeling all frustrated, and I was like, oh, better make myself a smoothie because I haven't had any breakfast yet, and my Ninja smoothie thing slipped out of my hand and I've smashed the actual smoothie attachment. So that's now broken, so I'm going to have to go and replace that. Anyway, I don't normally go to the dump. It's normally something that Lee does.
Oh my goodness me, today has been the longest day ever. I had every intention this morning when I woke up of being like really productive and going to the gym and doing all of this stuff, and I haven't done any of it because I've just been in like kid mode, and now I am absolutely like done in. But this utility room is an absolute shambles. We're aborting the oh my God, someone dragging something around the bathroom floor upstairs. We're aborting the bedroom for just now. We're going to focus on the utility room. I've just put a wash on. There's a wash waiting to be put down and another wash over there waiting to go upstairs. So I'm going to do that and then sort out all the surfaces because it's absolute shambles in here. I'm failing miserably to get the kids to go down earlier. Well, not bad actually. It's 5 to 8 and that's P in bed. She's not asleep, but she's got her audiobook on and she's playing with a fidget. I'm trying to slowly bring the bedtimes forward. So that's her down. And now I'm going to get on with in here. Let me just show you the mess of it. So that's a pile of washing that has sat there for days waiting to go up. Empty dog food tray, tomorrow's dog food tray. That's little smashed up bits of my Ninja that you can see on the side there. The girls are obsessed with making mug cakes at the moment. So all of those rings are like bits of cake. And look at the state of the inside of my microwave. That is mug cake remnants. Those trays need to be sorted out. Look, that's my ninja from me dropping it and smashing it. What a nightmare. Don't even know what is going on with the sink here. That's waiting to take laundry upstairs, and then just look at all of that piles of chaos behind. Don't even know what is going on with that. My Morrison's bag is full of seeds, spring seeds for next year. I didn't actually realise how dark it had got in here whilst I was cleaning and running up and down the stairs, finding homes for things and making the kids settle down. But I feel so much happier. Look how clean and tidy it is. The microwave is beautiful inside, and that is another room done. Downstairs, Pete is still not down. We're now at 25 to 9. I'm going to make myself a coffee, decaf obviously, and I sit down and chill out now because I am absolutely done in. I'm really struggling with keeping on top of the house. Obviously, you guys already know that. That is why I have decided to declutter and try and work my way around the house. However, I'm not actually getting to the point of decluttering because I'm struggling keeping on top of the cleaning and like just picking up after the kids and myself. We're obviously in the summer holidays, so it's a lot harder to do these sorts of things in the summer holidays because I'm entertaining the kids. I'm barely in the house, and when I am, I'm like dashing in and out and like grabbing stuff, chucking a bag, chucking a wash on, not picking up after myself properly as I go along, so it's much harder. But I'm hoping that if I can just do a room like that a day, that was so easy. It took me half an hour, but it's just making the time to do it and like keeping on top of it. And I just sometimes have such a mental block with doing that, and then it like gets into such a state where I feel like, oh my god, it's where am I going to start because it's such a mess. Anyway, I'm going to make a coffee, sit down and watch something on the telly and relax. Got my coffee, got my feet up,